You ready? All right, at this time, I'd like to call the February 22nd, 2022 Public Safety Committee to order at 5 p.m. Roll call. Councilor Kelly. Councilor Bob.
Here.
Mayor Rosenquist.
Here.
Awesome. And Chair Canales is here. All committee members have received a copy of the minutes of the January 18, 2022 Public Safety Committee. I now entertain a motion to accept the minutes as presented. Motion by Councilor Kelly, second by Councilor Bob. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Carried. All right. At this time, item number 2 on the agenda, we have building inspector discussion. Monthly violations.
Sorry, building inspector is not here. On normal. It's a little wonky now. He did provide a normal report that he typically provides.
Okay.
I would also like to add that both Joe, Mike Bissett, and Lieutenant Trombley provided my office with a snow removal violation report as well, which I don't believe it made to the agenda. I apologize for that. But I will send it following this meeting.
Okay.
But it did include snow violations by property, tow violations, ticket and tow violations, as well as DPW response to snow removal per the code. And I will provide that.
So that'll just be uploaded to the Google Drive, correct?
Correct.
All right. So committee members, after this, just be on the lookout in the next coming days for that to be updated to the Google Drive. All right. Item number 3, police department. Lieutenant Tremblay, good. What is it? Evening, and it is Tuesday, I believe. So how are you?
Yeah, Lieutenant Trombley, you're on mute. But
I apologize. Well, again, so I previously submitted the attached copy. It looks like the parking violations. I have the year-to-date arrest report, and overtime is attached, as well as the animal control report. Each of those, just as a point of interest, each of those are for January. I know we're a few months into February, but we've been submitting those, or we intend to, the discussions with the mayor intend to send those the first of every month for the prior. Would you like to start?
Okay, so we do have all those reports, and we'll take a look at. Are there any committee members that want to have a more thorough breakdown of those reports provided, or we're good? Okay. All right, item number 4, fire department. What do you got, Chief?
You're on mute, Chief.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir.
All right. As you can see, there was a report I gave you with a lot of different objectives that we've been working on for this year. You're going to see a lot of training that's been going on. We've been working steady for that for all of our compliances. And, as you know, there's a lot of OSHA compliances, a lot of New York State compliances. So we are working actively to get those done now before we get into good weather where we can do physical hands-on training. So we're working through that. EMS and revenue from EMS is tracking well, right on track where we expected it. We've got some graduating paramedics that will be coming up in April. that's going to increase our revenues just because of the billables that we can do. Also, obviously, a much better service for the city. So that's where we're going with that.
Excellent, thank you. And I want to encourage the committee members, if you can, take a look at the incident reports provided by Chief Lawless. It is very thoroughly broken down. I just recommend that you take a look at it. So if you have any questions, or other counselors do have any questions concerning what our call volume has been and broken down into incident, we have it right here. So any further, Chief?
No, I'm good.
All right, committee members, you're good? All right, item number 5, community development. Are you taking that, Mayor, or is Matt Miller going to take that?
I will, sorry, I will take that one. I believe Matt's on the call as well.
Yep, I'm here. Hey, guys.
Counselor, Chairperson Canales, would you like to take a motion and a second on this resolution 5.1, please?
Yes, sir. So for 5.1, I'll take a motion for the introduction of establishing capital project H511.87. Motion by Councilor Bopp, second by Councilor Kelly. Discussion.
So the next two resolutions are establishing and allocating capital funds for the farmers market improvements. Last year, as we discussed, there's some improvements that do need to be made that we would like to continue to make and invest into that facility. Per the partnership with the farmers market, they have some items that they would like to have improved, one of which is the roof of the building. This is establishing, the first resolution here is establishing capital project for expenditures towards the improvement of the roof. There is a typo on the second page of the resolution. It is not $200,000, just to be clear. It's $10,000. It's $10,000 written, but $200,000 in numbers on the second page. Just to be clear that that's incorrect. We're only looking at a $10,000.
That's sorry.
Yeah, no worries. We're only looking at a $10,000 capital project. That $10,000 is spent on the next page, on the next resolution for architectural engineering consulting services for AEDA to do the design and engineering of the roofing improvements.
Awesome.
All in favor of moving this forward to regular meeting, say aye.
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 All opposed? Carried. All right, I'll now take a motion to introduce resolution 5.2, design proposal for phase 2 farmers market improvement. Motion by Bob, second by Mayor Rosenquist. Discussion.
Same here. This is the resolution to spend the $10,000 allocated for this downtown improvement. The question posed back to Mr. Miller was the funding source for this. It can come out of either the parking fund, because it is a downtown improvement and that's where revenues do come out of, or it can come out of, what did you say, Matt, the other?
Actually, Mayor, that was for the resolution related to the splash pad in the Arts Park.
Yep. I'm sorry.
Yeah, this would be a capital project. There was $130,000 approved by the council for phase 2 farmers market improvements in 2022. So this is simply allocating a portion of that money to get the design work started to fix some of the maintenance issues that the farmers market experienced during their 2021 season.
Awesome. All in favor of moving this forward to the regular meeting, say aye.
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 All opposed? Carried. At this time, do we have any new business to be brought forth before this committee? All righty. Are there any members of the public that are?
Sorry. I can go to new business for public comment. Chief York has started. He started on Monday or Tuesday. Monday. He was brought in, introduced to Lieutenant Trombley, and got started in the department. Pretty smooth introduction so far from all reports that I'm hearing. I certainly appreciate the department and everything that Lieutenant Trombley and Melissa are doing to bring him on smoothly. Then we are going to meet later on this week to talk about staffing and succession plans and promotions and things like that. So we'll continue to work on his entry, as well as any work that needs to happen between now and the time a permanent chief is installed.
Excellent. That's good news.
Sounds good. Thanks for the update.
Yes.
At this time, are there any members of the public that wish to bring forth a comment? Are there anybody in the public?
No.
All right, seeing none, I'll take a motion to end this committee meeting. Motion by Councilor Bob, second by Councilor Kelly. All in favor?
Aye.
All right. This session is now closed at 5:12 p.m. Have a good night, y'all.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks, Lieutenant Trombley.